Harty, I'm an inquisitive man. I love a question here and there.
Mm.
Some say it's a flaw of mine. I think it's a positive.
You're nosy.
I'm a nosy mother.
Yeah.
Beep. But I'm going to be nosy again today and come with another question.
I can see.
You can see in the eyes. The eyes, Chico, they never lie. Is Harry Kane currently the best player in the world?
What? Yeah.
Why are you pondering that?
Yeah.
Harry Kane is, in my eyes, currently the best player in the world. And it's not even up for discussion. Following Messi effectively retiring after the World Cup and moving over to America, and Ronaldo going to Saudi Arabia to catch a tan, the mantle for best player in the world has been opened up. And as football fans, and our football IQ, I like to say, is pretty high. We know our stuff. We know ball. I'd imagine it would have been Haaland up next. Mbappe up next. Neymar, but he's disappointingly gone over to Saudi as well with Ronaldo. So the mantle is there for someone to take it. The quality isn't as high as it once was.
Just quickly, just go on that point there. You can still play in the Saudi League and still be one of the best players in the world.
Is that where we're going right now?
Yeah, well, no, I'm just saying that if we could open that up for another day. But why not, bro? It doesn't
That's something for our Arab viewers. We're like, Saudi is the best league in the world.
Saudi,
show us. But the best player in the world, in my eyes, is an Englishman. And he goes by the name Harry Jebediah Kane. Harry Kane this season is the first player to score 18 goals in their first 12 Bundesliga appearances. He has also scored 4 Champions League goals for Bayern this season. Harry Kane has scored 3 hat-tricks this season. This includes doing it in back-to-back games. He's moving like Drake on a back-to-back vibe. Who else is doing that in the world right now? Kane is on record to break Robert Lewandowski's record of 22 goals in the first half of a German season. And I'll remind you, that season, Lewandowski went on to have one of his greatest ever seasons. And the footballing world, footballing pundits around the world, the media across the world, were in shock when Messi got the Ballon d'Or and not Lewandowski. Haaland, who people feel should have been this year's Ballon d'Or, has scored 14 and 13 Premier League games, registering 3 assists. Kane has already registered 5 assists on top of his 18 league goals. And the thing is, you can throw at me, would you have said this last year when Kane was in the Premier League, but now he's in Bundesliga? I can only go off what is happening currently. Right now what I'm seeing is Bayern are arguably the best team in the world right now. Along with Man City, I don't think there's anyone else. Real Madrid with Haaland at top do not look like the main men right now in Europe.
Real Madrid with Bellingham. But go on.
We'll get into Bellingham.
Okay, continue. Yeah, go on.
The England captain has also scored 8 goals in 8 appearances for England during Euro 2024 qualifying, grabbing a further 2 assists. Forget the stats for a second.
Yeah.
His gameplay. We've reveled it throughout the years.
I love it.
We know what he brings to the table.
Yeah, 100.
You spoke about earlier, if Rashford doesn't score, he's basically having an ineffective game.
Yeah.
Kane cannot score
and
still be your number 1 assist maker.
100%.
You're orchestrating in the middle of the park,
I hear you.
but playing as a striker. It's ridiculous what he can do.
I hear you. He's very good.
His stuff on the ball, his late runs into the box, his creativity, his headering, his shot power, his leadership at certain points, dragged the Tottenham Hotspur team that had no right to be in a Champions League final. He dragged them all the way there. Yes, he didn't perform in the final. But that can be worked on for the next final with Bayern Munich, which I'm sure he'll be part of.
That are frozen in the final.
Exactly.
So many, yeah.
Carried Tottenham to 2nd place finish in the Premier League when no one expected that to occur.
Yeah.
Currently going based off current form, as long as what he's done throughout his career and the options out at the moment, Harry Kane is the best player in the world.
Sounds like you're his PA, bruv.
It's funny because as an Arsenal fan, I wouldn't have been saying this 12 months ago.
The only reason why you're saying this is come out of your academy.
Honestly, no. But that's a little pride. You're doing a good job over there.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm playing, as you said, Angel's advocate, yeah?
AA.
You know, AA. There's players out there. Well, not, do you know what? First thing, let's say, there's a drought of players since Messi and Ronaldo that to take us to the next level.
There's a drought of number 9s and there's a drought of elite
players.
ballers.
Yeah. So you've got the very good players that are almost there but are not having those seasons, like players like Vinicius. You've got players, Mbappe, even though he scored, how many has he scored this season? 13?
He scored 15 and 13 league appearances.
15 and 13, yeah. So he's scoring goals. It's in the French league and it's not
His
out of
goal
this
rate,
world.
his goal rate isn't as prolific as Kane's.
Yeah.
And he's also playing in a weak league, as you've just
So
mentioned.
I hear that, and then there's
Farmers, some call
and
it.
there's also like
Crops and sweet corn and them thing there.
and then you got Haaland who's scoring many goals, but it's not the rate that thing's scoring, but he's doing it in the Premier League, which is, I believe, arguably stronger than the other leagues. Oh, what are you basing this on goals only, or his overall goals and how he plays?
His contribution to the team, what he brings to the team, his value to his team, his goals and assists, as well as his performances.
So I'm gonna give you a little little backstory. Yeah, Madrid, Real Madrid. We're talking about
The Galacticos, Los Blancos,
the great Real Madrid. Yeah, without an English player right now. Listen, this is the second English player now I'm bringing up. Yeah.
Oh.
Without him, where would they be? We're talking about Jude Bellingham here. Where would Real Madrid be?
Are you trying to tell me England potentially have 2 out of the final 3 nominees for the Ballon d'Or?
Currently, right now?
Yeah. Where are we going? Are we saying Kane, Bellingham, Haaland?
Depending how the season
Not
finishes.
in order. Let's just say
and
top 3.
bear in mind, De Bruyne's going to come back. You don't know what type of ending to his season he's going to have.
In terms of assists, he won't. I don't think he'll be in a discussion for it.
Why
but
not?
He might elevate Haaland's chances.
100%. But why wouldn't he? Why can't he be
From February to May?
When do they do it? No, but when do they base it? They base the Ballon d'Or up until
But he's missed the majority of this campaign compared to what Kane's
but
done
the Euros
and
is coming
Bellingham's
But the
done.
Euros is coming.
Good point. Messi arguably won the World Cup, the Ballon d'Or, just because of the World Cup.
So if De Bruyne then comes back, let's just say gets into form straight away. I'm just giving you that painting the picture. Yeah. So if he comes back and he has an amazing season, that finishes it off brilliantly, they win the league. Let's say they finish, even if they finish lose the Champions League final, or let's say they win the Champions League final, has a good Euros and star play for Belgium in the Euros, and then September start of the Premier League, does really well again.
Let me just shut that down straight away. Is Roberto Martinez still manager of Belgium?
No, he's Portuguese manager now.
Oh my God.
No, he left.
Ronaldo suggested that.
He had to have a clue, but he's the Portuguese manager.
I'm lost for words. As I'll go back to my point, even if De Bruyne is to come back any stage of the season, I still think it will benefit Haaland's chances more than himself.
Okay, fair enough. My man came into the club and said, I am him. Yeah? He said, he's celebrating like that in France, like, I am him.
Was he 20? And he's giving it this?
Yeah. Like you said to me, you keep saying to me, he turned up into a fashion...
came topless to a fashion event with the likes of Jay-Z there, Beyonce,
topless.
Kanye.
With a top open like
just
that.
open. Chest out. You know when we say with chest? He was moving with chest.
Bruv. So Bellingham, 11 goals and 2 assists in 13 league appearances.
Okay.
Well, 14 because they played again yesterday.
Yeah.
He never scored, He became the first player to score in their first 4 Champions League matches for Real Madrid. Yeah. This is quite remarkable for a club, that has the likes of Raul, Cristiano Ronaldo, the Brazilian Ronaldo. Yeah. We're talking the upper echelons of football players, bro.
Can I just stop you one sec? I agree with what you're saying right now.
Yeah.
What's even more impressive is he's doing all of this with that joke of a striker Hoslu up top.
Yeah.
He scored the other day, and because he missed so many chances beforehand, his celebration, guess what his celebration was? Apologizing to the fans. He went like this. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Los cientos. Was that, I think it's Los cientos?
Yeah.
Por favor, Los cientos.
Yeah.
He's apologizing as a celebration, but carry on.
So it just shows you where he's at, bro. Bro.
A 20-year-old is carrying a 28-year-old's career.
It's carrying Madrid. They're top of the league because of him, bro. They're top of the league because of him.
Yeah.
Bro, he's taking it, like, he's come in and he said, Vinicius, sit down, mate. Don't worry.
Take a breather.
Put the pressure on me. I'm going to deliver for this team. That's what he's done, bro. He's got Modric there. He's got Kroos there. And to still be Real Madrid's best player right now, currently. Look at the type of players I've just said to you. And he is playing. He is the man ahead of all of these players. Modric. Kroos. Yeah.
Aging Modric and
Camavinga. Yeah. You've got Vinicius. Yeah. Rodrigo. I've told you already.
England potentially have 2 Ballon d'Or finalists when it comes to Harry Kane and Jude Bellingham. This, if I'm not wrong, this is the first time in our lifetime
that we're going to see this, yeah? But hold on. To be fair, it's the first time in my lifetime that, because really and truly, we did watch football at the time when Owen won.
We just missed by, we didn't really know what it was.
Yeah. This is the first time we're going to see 1 English player, or let alone 2.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah?
It's crazy.
Just to give you another perspective as well, yeah? So the 20-year-old already has 15 goals in all competitions this season, yeah? He already just broken a record for the fastest Madrid player to reach 14 goals. Yeah? Beating Ronaldo and their all-time goal scorer. Is he their all-time? Alfredo one of them. Di Stefano. So tell me that. But this is a player, a midfielder. And hold on, just to let everyone know, he wasn't a 10 when he was at Dortmund and Birmingham. He was an 8, 6, 8, like box to box. Bro, he's playing in a new position like this, and he's taking it with open arms and said, you know what, Ancelotti, I got you. He said to him, I got you. Don't worry. Don't get yourself nervous. I know old age is coming. Don't get stressed. Don't know anxiety.
Lay off the cigarettes.
Bro, he said to him, just let me get you what you want. You want another league? I'll get you another league. Even for England, yeah. You know how you said the influence that Kane has, yeah? Bro, look at the influence he has for England itself. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. I feel safe having... You're going to laugh. I knew you were going to laugh. I feel safe having him in my midfield, bro. Like, I
just wish for your sake you could say this about a Manchester United player.
Man, this is my happy. Yeah,
go.
And you know the funny thing is, I'm not disregarding Kane at all. I'm just throwing out another name there. Like, it's not easy. It's not point blank. Kane is the best in the world. Bro, there's a conversation to be had. Yeah.
Kane's now combining with Musiala. Yeah. He's bringing the best out of Musiala. Yeah. A lot of people in the world. To be fair, Musiala can even still be in this discussion as well. Yeah. Maybe it's a third, fourth best player.
Do you know what it is with him, with Musiala? Just quickly, he goes unnoticed, but he is class.
Quality.
He is class.
Quality. Yeah. And I think another one from
I wouldn't say world class right now, but he's class.
On the brink. On the brink.
He's there.
You can see the potential. The way he dribbles with the ball, manipulates play. 100%. And Kane's put him under his wing and said, I'm going to take you to the next level, bro. I got you. We're going to do this together. Yeah. You've got that happening. Bayern Munich, they've always been a dominant team in Germany. Mm-hmm. They've always been the more dominant teams in Champions League. Mm. We haven't seen a striker come into Bayern Munich and do what Harry Kane is doing. We've seen it with Robert Lewandowski to a smaller degree. And Robert Lewandowski did it at an elite level. Yeah, he did. It might be minuscule differences in terms of Harry Kane might grab 50, Lewandowski grab 41. There's still 9 goal difference there. Yeah. You're right. Bellingham has carried Real Madrid. Yeah. He often is the engine in the middle of the park. Yeah. They trust him. Veterans are trusting him to get the ball from deep, pick up, run at goal. Yeah. He's finding the chance creation. He's doing all of it at the moment.
Just another thing quickly. In the El Clasico,
he grabbed the win. Two goals.
With a screamer. The people saying that he only scores tap-ins. My bro, he scored a screamer.
He shot that up.
And scored a tap-in. Do you know what I'm trying to say? He has it all in his
mix up a little bit.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Bro, this is levels to this. There's levels to this. That's why I just said it's not cut and dry. One player's best player. There's a debate. I'm happy it's 2 English players. We have to wait until the end because you never know how Haaland finishes the season off. You don't know how De Bruyne's going to finish the season. You don't know how Mbappe's going to finish the season. It's a bit harder for Mbappe. Mbappe has to escape that league. Yeah. He has to escape that league. Wherever he goes, I don't mind.
The Farmers League allegations. It's too much. He has to move on. We can't come to an agreement that England potentially have 2 Ballon d'Or finalists in Harry Kane and Jude Bellingham.
The thing is, where I agree with you is with Kane is that if you look at them both and you ask me who has more of a chance of maintaining this level,
it's Harry Kane.
Yeah, I would say Harry Kane has the more of a chance. Not to say that Bellingham showed us that he's not going to drop in levels, yeah, but just because Kane is a lot older, more experienced, just know the know-how in front of goal, he's just prolific. And it seems like the Ballon d'Or is given to who scores the most and assists the most. And I just feel like he's got that more. But if Bellingham maintains what he's doing and actually keeps it going all the way to the end of the season, yeah, and ends up, let's say 20 goals, 25 goals, yeah, and let's say he wins the league and Madrid win the Champions League, yeah, it might come down to something like that, where who wins the Champions League, Bayern or Madrid, if it's them that win it, do you know what I'm trying to say? Even if Haaland then wins the Champions League. If Kane and Bellingham have amazing Euros, imagine they win. I don't know, England have got a good team, bro. Like,
and we saw the group come out. Have you seen the group? That's one of the easiest groups I've seen in England history.
Yeah,
Slovenia, Serbia. It's a joke.
But do you hear what my point is? My point is, if they end up doing, it has to be out of them two. If it can maintain, if they maintain their levels and do well in the
Funnily enough, the third one we're talking about is Jamal Musiala, and he is English as well, but elected for Germany. So, can you believe that we discussed it? I know I'm grabbing at clutching at straws with the Musiala one. Just in terms of nationality, but effectively England are 3 Ballon d'Or finalists, 3 Englishmen, with Jamal Musiala included. Yeah. One man I do want to touch on, and I believe there's emerging stars, Harty, that we always come across every couple of years.
100%.
Right now, you can't even say it is Jude Bellingham. He's exceeded that. He's a superstar now.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
We've currently got Jamal Musiala, who, as you said, is just on the brink of being world class.
Mm-hmm.
There's another man who I believe will be on the radar of every single club in the Premier League and throughout Europe.
Where's he play now?
That man is German emerging superstar Florian Wirtz.
Bayer Leverkusen. Yeah.
Currently top of the league, playing extraordinary football.
Yeah.
The young German superstar has 6 goals this season, alongside 10 assists for Bayer Leverkusen. Florian Wirtz and Jamal Musiala are 2 players that I expect to see in the Premier League very soon.
Yeah.
I think Musiala's, I've seen some reports linking him with City. That is going to hurt us. That's another 10 years of domination.
Yeah.
But Florian Wirtz is up for grabs.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm seeing Chelsea and the more linked towards him. But I think that will negate his play. Look what they did when they bought Havertz. Havertz was a free-flowing footballer, just like Florian Wirtz.
Yeah.
Come to the Premiership, become a target, man.
Yeah. What's the figure going to be like?
Florian Wirtz is coming from Class of 93 exclusive. I'll give him a
85?
80 to 90 million price tag. If you get, think about it, Paqueta was rising up to 100 million. If Paqueta, who was older, is going for around 100 million, Florian Wirtz, guys, check this baller out. He is next up. Him and Jamal Musiala.
Do you know what? And you know what? These players need to start now stepping up like that, because you know when we now lose, we haven't lost them, but obviously the time's gone. The Neymars, the Ronaldo, the Messi. Even like when we used to put in discussion Hazard in that discussion when he was playing, we need these young boys to grow up quickly and give us something. Yeah. Because otherwise, it's just gonna always be, I don't know, Haaland, because Mbappe, who scores the most goals. But Mbappe, out of all of them, Mbappe has, I believe, in my opinion, the potential to be great for the next 10 years. Like, be the best player.
I agree. I'll even take it a step further.
But he needs to go to either Madrid. He needs to go to, I don't know, somewhere and just win Champions League. He's not going to do that playing with Dembele.
If he is to
playing Dembele and Ramos up front.
No, it's not doing it. Ramos is a bad striker as well.
It's not that. It's just, and the thing is, I don't think Mbappe is a 9. As in,
I like him off the left.
Do you know why? Because when he plays 9, I was watching PSG Newcastle on the midweek the Champions League game, and he's playing up front. But he's just less involved. He's less involved. Yeah. When he's on the left, he's involved, and he has the ability to beat anyone.
You're right. Lionel Messi's and Ronaldo's runs in terms of how much Ballon d'Ors they won was incredible, alienish. Yeah. You don't think we could ever see it again. The way, as I said, the quality is lacking right now in world football. Mbappe is, ability-wise and mentality-wise, after we saw the World Cup, he should be that man now to be Ballon d'Or for the next 10 years. Yeah. Do a Messi. Yeah. Take over the Messi mantle. He stole that World Cup from you. Get his Ballon d'Or record. Yeah. That should be in his head. Yeah. I would like, as you said, I would like him to move on. But Mbappe, we shouldn't be discussing, why is he not scoring enough? He's quiet in games. It shouldn't be that at this point now.
Yeah, and it shouldn't be happening in France.
It shouldn't be happening in France. Stop trying to just milk every penny. Yeah. You are close to a billionaire as it is.
Yeah, 100%.
Just move to Real Madrid. Come to the Premier League.
Yeah.
Take it to the next level now. Yeah. Let us see this week in, week out at a top level. Yeah. Not against Angers and Troyes.
I would love to see him in the Prem.
And Brest.
I would love to see him in the Prem.
Well, on that note, leave it in the comments what you think. I'm still going for Harry Kane.
Jude.
Harty's gone for Jude Bellingham. England overall have 2 of the top 3 players in the world right now.
England if you want to win the Euros.
England to win the Euros. And if you want to include Jamal Musiala as an Englishman, I'm here for it. Let's go to England. Up the boys.